First heat race.
Baby.
All right, first heat race brought to you by Trucks Unlimited.
Oh, yeah, of Ardmore, Oklahoma.
That's right,
now.
front row inside out of Grayford, Texas, the 70 of Jeremy Busby. To his outside out of Roy City, Texas, the 17 of Jason Sarton.
Mitchell Clement. We call him the speed man out of Bonham in the 32. Sean Johnson out of Marlow in the 95.
Third row inside out of Greenville. That is the 4 of Bo Day. To his outside out of Roy City, Texas, the 47 of Jack Sarton.
Rusty Trevathan out of Wiley in the 751. Carl Large Jr. out of Ovilla in the 33C. This is a pretty stacked deck of talent.
Absolutely. Yeah, six slated for the heat race. 6 of them are going to make the call. So everybody,
I'd say
everybody on top of it right here. We go.
8 slated.
8. Okay, whoa.
See there?
I'm sorry. I went to school in Emory. I messed up.
Okay.
So we've got 2, 4, 6. We got, okay, yeah. Call me Jethro. I got a cipher. I don't know what's going on with me. We talked about getting old a minute ago. Maybe that's what I'm going to blame it on anyway.
Okay, Dusty is sitting on her tush at home, watching us in the comfort of her living room on the TV.
Okay.
So we won't get to see her and Shaney here, but she said maybe they could bring him over
all right.
Drag him over with her tomorrow.
Good deal.
Well, thank you for tuning in, Dusty, and thank you for the information on Glenn Smith and Devin Smith. We appreciate it. Dusty, we need all the help we can get.
Oh, goodness.
By the way, Dusty, that was a nice picture of you and David on the Facebook today I saw. I thought that was a pretty nice picture. What do they call that? A profile picture or something like that?
Something like that, yeah. One of them pictures?
Yeah.
All right. Touring Outlaw Modified Series. Going to let these guys make a lap or two before we get things going.
That 70 of Jeremy Busby, he goes by Jeremy Skinny Busby.
Okay.
And every time I try to search for that on the Facebook, it tells me that may be a name that would be offensive. The Skinny. Man, it wouldn't be offensive to me.
No.
I'd love for somebody to call me Skinny.
That's what I'm talking
about. You know? I'd probably dance a jig. Hang on, I got to talk.
We'd have to tell them to check their eye prescription for sure, because me and Neil both are we are blessed with insulation, so Skinny would definitely be a compliment. All right, green flag in the air. Here we are, opening heat race for the Touring Outlaw Modified Series 2025 season. Out front right now, the 17 of Jason Sarton. Second, down the back straightaway, the 70 of Jeremy Busby. 32 of Mitchell Clement, the 4 of Bo Day, the 95 of Sean Johnson. That's your top 5 here as we come around to complete lap number 1.
Woo! Man, we got some horsepower out there now, Toby. Jason come here to play, didn't he?
I tell you what, Jason, I'm sure he won't mind. Jason injured one of his hands very badly in an accident. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but I think a lot of times he's driving one-handed, but look how good he's driving there for one-handed. But he's still got that 32 to deal with there in Mitchell Clement here as we come down into
he has got
turn
somebody,
4.
He got somebody passing him on the inside of turn number 4. That'd be, no. Sean Johnson gets loose over in turn number 3 and 4. But he gets it back up underway.
Mitchell Clement out front.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jason, a motor.
Up in smoke.
Oh, tough break for the 17 there of Jason Sarton in that 17. I love to watch Jason race.
Oh, man. We saw him win a race with the front tie rod broke or something like that.
I believe that was the first.
Heart of Texas, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was what they call it.
Oh, it was the Big 3.
Yeah.
The Big 3.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
And he broke that front tie rod, and that wheel was just hanging out there.
Yep.
Talk about hanging it in the air and letting her eat. You know?
When they say leave the left front at home, he give all new meaning to that. I mean, that left front was just completely useless.
And there was nobody had anything for him.
That's exactly right. Him and Chase Allen had gotten into it and had had broken his left front tie rod. The thing that I noticed about it was on restarts, I was really kind of wondering if it was hurting him, with that left front being broke like that.
Yeah, I would think so.
He said, well, once you got it throttled up and got it up, it didn't really bother you anymore. So he actually absolutely didn't even need it at all.
What were you telling me? Somebody put a skid or a
slider. Oh, yeah. Somebody did.
On the left front of a sprint car or something like that?
Well, the Chili Bowl.
Chili Bowl, yeah.
So it's monkey see, monkey do a lot of times with these racers. Somebody sees something new and then they want to try it and just see, I think a lot of it's just mind games. But anyway, Mitchell Clement out front, the 4 of Bo Day, the 47 of Jack Sarton, former champion for the Touring Outlaw Modified Series. Your top 3 ready for a green flag restart here. Ricky Randall going to turn them loose. We are underway.
Bo Day.
Exactly.
Is, well, maybe not.
Well, I'll tell you, that 751, those top 4, look at Jack Sarton take that second spot away from the 451. I believe it actually is what it is on the race car scored as 4. But Jack Sarton moves into second place now. He'll set his sights on the 32 of Mitchell Clement.
Is he really, man?
I think he might be making a little ground for sure. I tell you what, listen to the horsepower as they come down the front straightaway. That is nothing like what you'll hear on TV. It's better to be in person for sure.
Finely tuned engines.
Exactly.
Finely tuned engines. One to go for Mr. Clement.
Well, I think Jack was catching him for a little bit. Now Mitchell found a little something and started opening it back up here.
I think Mitchell smelled him.
I think you might be right.
Picked up the throttle a little bit.
All right, down the front straightaway out of turn 4. Your checkered flag out for the 32 of Mitchell Clement. Second, the 47 of Mitchell Clement. The 47, the 451 of Bo Day. Third, looks like 751 of Rusty Trevathan. Fourth. Round out your top 5 to 33C of Carl Large.
Chase Jupy's here out of Waco, Texas.
Right.
How about that?
Refresh.
All right, Angel, get ready because here's your man. Wes Seville out of Princeton. 11X going to be on the pole. Jason Ingalls out of Longview in the 12 on the outside. And this race brought to us by Smith Heat and Air.
Our favorite.
Oh, baby. We are sitting here soaking up some cool air right now.
All right, second row inside out of Flower Mound, Texas, the 3 of Hollywood Sam Cox. To his outside out of Longview, Texas, the 13S of John Smelly.
Row number 3, Jake Huckabee out of Texarkana, Texas in the 18J, and then Chase Jupy out of Waco, Texas in the 30.
Fourth and final row to the inside, the 261 out of Gunner, Texas. That's Ricky Wilkerson, and to his outside out of Blackwell, Texas. That is Fast Freddie Wotek.
Fast Freddie Wotek. And he has got a guy following him this year and chronicling
something like that. Writing it down.
Writing down about the experience of the race team. And I think he's actually the official photographer for the series this year.
Oh, good.
And doing a good job. So Angelville says her man is smoking hot.
Well, it's good to hear. It's good to hear your wife say that. I know they've been married a few years. If she still feels that way, you're doing something right. Or at least trying anyway.
Doing something right. Good looking car. Of course, he's always got a good looking car.
Yeah.
Helps when you own your own graphics company.
Well, he actually don't anymore.
What?
I talked to him.
What?
That last stock car I had, he lettered it for me. And I was going to talk to him about doing the new one that I'm trying to get finished. And I mentioned something to him about it, and unless it's changed, he sold all of his stuff, and he's not doing it anymore.
Well, I'll be.
I'm sure Miss Angel can confirm that.
What's he doing with his time?
He may be spending more time with Angel.
Oh, well. That might be right.
That may be why she said that.
That might be why she said he's smoking hot. That would make perfect sense, wouldn't
Right?
it? Okay. All right. Oh, my goodness. Man, he's been making graphics for so long, it just don't
time.
even seem right for him not to be doing that no more.
Yep.
What was you saying, Tony? Baudet pulling off? Oh, he was in the last race, yeah.
Let's see.
I don't see Fast Freddy out there.
I do not either. I was just counting to see how many we got. I don't see the 44.
Was he out there at the start?
Yeah, I thought
he might not.
I
have
did
made
see
it.
him in hot laps.
Oh, you did see him in hot
I did.
laps, okay.
Or at least I thought I did anyway.
So he's here, but not
May have-
here. He's
may have
here,
had
but
an
he ain't
issue.
here. Tony, is it cold out there yet? Good. Good. We don't want that. We don't want it being cold.
No. I know it has been plenty cool the past couple of nights out, and it's nice to catch a little bit of a break. I hear it might be supposed to be windy tomorrow, but I don't know for sure. Tony's shaking his head. That may be the official forecast.
Yeah.
All right, green flag back in the air. We are underway here for your second heat race for your Touring Outlaw Modified Series. Out front, down the back straightaway, the 12 of Jason Ingalls. Look at Hollywood Sam Cox diving in under the 11X of Wesley Veal. Going to try to make it a race here for that second spot.
Sam like Cox. They were hooked up bumper to bumper down the back out of 2-4 there.
Yep, Sam Cox in control of that second spot now. Here we go.
Man, look at Ingalls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
What happened there with...
Is that smoke coming out the car?
Yeah, something wrong there on the 11X of Wesley Veal. I'm not sure what it is, but the smoke come out and it looks like there's something. Yeah, there we go. Not sure what it is. Angel, see what you can find out for us on that deal there. That's a tough break for the 11X of Wesley Veal.
He has pulled it down to the infield, got smoke pouring out of the engine.
Little steam. That's steam
in it, okay.
So he has maybe lost a radiator hose or a radiator or something there. Maybe we'll get some information on what happened there, but I hate to see that for the 11X of Wesley Veal.
Oh, Ricky Wilkerson getting a little loose, but he pulled it down
Keeps
the
it
infield.
going.
Keeps her wound up. And Jason Ingalls just, man.
He played hide and seek here with the rest of his.
Who's that in third?
That is the 30 of Chase Jupy.
Chase Jupy. Oh wow! I gotta go see that young man. I used to hang out with him quite a bit down in Waco back in the days when racing with Neil was my focus.
Yeah. Still out front with 2 laps to go. The 12 of Jason Ingalls, Mr. IRP. Jason Ingalls is the builder of the IRP chassis. He builds.
What does OS1 stand for? What
that is
OS stand for
something. I think that was something to do with him and Chase Allen. I'm not sure exactly what that's all about. I don't even want to say and get it wrong, but Jason, builder of modified chassis and sport mod chassis, and been doing it for a lot of years. Had a lot of success in his race cars.
In fact, John Webb runs
Absolutely. Yep. All right, your winner is the 12 of Jason Ingalls, second the 3 of Sam Cox, third the 30 of Chase Jupy. Looks like fourth will be the 13S of John Smelly. Ran out the top 5 is the 18J of Jake Huckabee.
Brent Thurman is the feller that's doing the photography for the Toms this year.
Okay.
And doing that, he's following Fast Freddy Wotek, doing a chronicle on his adventures, we might say. He did that last year too. And I think he calls it Triple T Photography or something like that.
All right, heat race number 3 coming up. Graphics Headquarters is the, Graphics Headquarters is sponsor on this third heat race. Front row inside out of Boyd, Texas in the 14V. That is Dean Abbey. And to his outside out of DeBerry, Texas, down East Texas, down close toward Louisiana. That is the 211 of Chase Hatton.
Row number 2 on the inside, Joshua Stombaugh out of Howe, Texas in the 40J with Ryan Veal out of Princeton in the 11R.
Third row inside, the the legend, the 56 out of Midlothian, Texas. That is Troy Taylor. To his outside, out of Wiley, Texas, the 51 of Rusty Trevathan Jr.
I'm not seeing those numbers. Well, yeah, some of them are. Am I reading the wrong? What heat race are
Right
we
there,
on?
heat 3. There you go. You got it.
Oh, 14V, Dean Abbey. Okay.
Yeah, 14V was used to be, many-time champion of the Touring Outlaw Modified Series, and I cannot think of his.
Dykes.
Tristan Dykes, that's it.
Okay. That's what throwed me off. Did we round out with Jason Webb? I don't think we did.
There you go. You just did it right there.
Jason Webb out of McKinney in the 15J there on the back.
Jason Webb, the son of Jared Webb. Jared Webb known around the DFW area, especially a lot of wins down there around all those tracks down there, probably even some up here at Southern Oklahoma Speedway. Giving these guys a lap or two here to get a to get a feel of the racetrack right quick before we get their heat race underway. Once again, if you are tuned in at home, we appreciate you guys being here with us at Southern Oklahoma Speedway. Would rather have you here enjoying it with us, but sometimes you can't.
You know what I'm loving?
What's that?
We've got people asking us to turn the sound system down
Now?
instead of
trying to get
up.
it up.
In years past, it's always, we can't hear you, we can't hear
Exactly.
you. Now it's
Now
like
we're getting too much of you.
They can hear you in Las Vegas, you know. Oh, well,
Excuse me, y'all.
that's a good thing,
Pardon
really.
my throat here.
All right, here we go.
All right, green flag waving. We are underway here. Heat race number 3, Touring Outlaw Modified Series. Dean Abbey.
Oh, wow. Dean Abbey tippy-toed through the tulips on that turn number 1. That opened the door for Hatton, and he just barreled off down into turn 2 and down the backstretch, didn't he?
Yeah, he's got this one. He's out front here with about a 12-car length lead over that 14V of Dean Abbey in second spot. He's got the 56 of Troy Taylor back there trying to reel him in. Track looks like it's still a little greasy off about the middle down out of turn 2. Troy looked like he struggled a little bit to get the grip he wanted, but that will get better here as the night progresses. They get that top layer slung off of it. Chase Hatton out front right now, passing the field, about a 10-car length lead over that 14V of Dean Abbey. Dean Abbey normally in a car that you see Tristan Dykes in. Not sure if he's wheeling it for Tristan this week or what, but we'll try to find out some more information on that. Good race developing for third there with Jason Webb.
Oh, Abbey got loose.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man, you don't see that very often.
No, you don't. Dean has had looked like he had a little bit of struggle on the initial drop of the green flag off of turn 2 over there. Didn't look like he was kind of had the speed that he wanted, but comes out to bite him down there in 3 and 4. But either way you look at it, I think you could give Dean Abbey a red wagon with a rope to push it, and he'll still win.
Oh, man.
All right, Chase Hatton out front. Got this thing well in control as he's got 2 laps left here for him. Dean Abbey second. Still a pretty good race back there, not settled yet between the 15J of Jason.
Oh, we got one off the pace over there.
Oh, that is the 51 of Rusty Trevathan Jr. He'll come stop off a turn on the top